Hey everyone, this is Chris Sonksen. I want to welcome you to South Hills Church. Wherever you're watching this video at one of our campuses, welcome. So glad that you're here. I wanted to take a moment just to share with you a little bit about South Hills Church. It really didn't start 17 years ago. It actually started when I was 20 years old. And I want to tell you just a quick little story. I was working out at a gym and going to a Bible college and working part-time at a church. And at the gym, it was a very small gym, only a few people would ever be there early in the morning. But there was this superstar basketball player, a rookie player, named Ricky Berry that was playing for the Sacramento Kings. And I would see him there and I would just kind of wave to him and not really say anything to him because he was like a superstar, you know. But I remember one day I was in the gym, it was about 6 in the morning, it was just me and him. I just felt like God wanted me to go over there and talk to him and tell him a little bit about Jesus. And I didn't. I have sad to say that even as a Bible college student, man, that was really hard. And then, I don't know, 15 minutes later, felt like God said it again, and I said no. And finally, I was walking out the door, getting a drink of water, and I was going to go to my car and be done for the day at the gym. And I turned around, and there he was working out, and I felt like God said, go talk to him. And I didn't. I just walked out. Went to school that day, and then worked in the office. I worked part-time at a church, and then came home that night, sat in on my couch having a little dinner, and right there on the news, they had a story about Ricky Berry at about 2 in the afternoon had committed suicide. And I'll never forget that moment, how I felt and what it felt like, and remembering how God kept telling me to talk to him, and I didn't. And it was right then and there that a couple things occurred to me. Number one, I was never going to not tell someone about Jesus. And number two, if I was ever going to be a lead pastor of a church, I was going to create a church that had two things. Number one, that had people that loved to tell others about Jesus, and that created some incredible environments where those that were disconnected from God or far from God could come and feel at home. And that's what South Hills Church is all about. Creating environments that people that are disconnected from God can come and feel loved and accepted. So I want to challenge you to keep reaching out to your neighbor, and to your coworker, and to your friend, and bring them to a place where they can feel loved and accepted exactly where they're at. We are a church that is about life change, about helping people cross the line of faith or making a public confession of their faith through water baptism. We love to see that at South Hills when someone goes down in the water of the old and come up brand new. We're about serving, helping people find their role in the local church and through a children's department or usher or greeter or playing in the band or whatever it is, but finding a place where they can serve God by serving others. We're about growth groups. We're about helping people get connected with each other. Maybe it's in a Starbucks, maybe it's at a home, but we want people to get connected. We want you to get connected. And we are about passionate worship. Go to any one of our campuses and you'll see people lifting their hands and expressing and singing out their love for Jesus, creating this entire environment where people are loved and accepted, and they can connect with God and they can connect with others. And I'm excited about all that God has done. I mean, we now have 16 weekend services. We're about to launch our 8th campus, and God has done extraordinary things. And I want you to know about all that God is doing at all of our campuses. And so you're going to be seeing more of these videos that are going to tell you a little bit about all the campuses. So you can be sitting in the Burbank campus and seeing what's going on in San Antonio, and San Antonio can see what's going on in Sacramento. So we're going to see one video about each time about what's going on at our South Hills campuses, because we are one church, but we're many campuses.